If Georgetown or Leander were siblings, one would be the chill older sister who reads on the front porch, the other the younger one who just joined a travel soccer league and got a Tesla. Same region, totally different vibes. Which one are you going to move to? I'm breaking it all down from schools to housing, lifestyle, traffic, taxes, future growth, and giving you my take on each city. Now, mind you, every city has its shortfalls, so keep that in mind. But this video will help you decide which one's best for you. Let's do a vibe check. Georgetown, oh, Georgetown is really a Hallmark movie. Like, picture tree-lined streets, Victorian homes, and a town square that actually gets used. You walk into a coffee shop and they already know your order. There are festivals on the weekends. People wave at you just because. You'll see porch swings, church bells, and more red, white, and blue bunting than you ever thought existed in the entire world. It's got charm. It's got history, and it's got a pace that says, go ahead and just breathe. Leander, on the other hand, she's new money. Leander is like the freshly built model home smell. Everything's planned, clean, shiny, and ready for your Pinterest board. It's full of master planned communities with neighborhood pools, brand new playgrounds, and streets made for scooter riding and stroller pushing. It's fast growing and full of families who move for the schools, the scape, and that Costco access. So vibe-wise, Georgetown feels like Saturday mornings at the farmer's market. Leander feels like soccer practice, a quick stop at Dutch Brothers, and then tacos in the driveway with your neighbors. Let's talk about location and commute. Georgetown is about 30 miles north of downtown Austin, and I'll keep it real. You're probably going to be driving for a while. I-35 is a whole hot mess, and traffic is brutal during rush hour traffic. There's no rail, there's no train. Really, the only access that you have is I-35. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely a factor if your job is in downtown Austin. It's going to affect your lifestyle, that's for sure. Leander, on the other hand, Capital Metro, baby. Capital Metro, which is expanding, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, but at least you have rail access to be able to get downtown without your vehicle. It stops at Leander Station and runs all the way to Plaza Saltillo, with key stops like Lakeline and Kramer along the way. Perfect if you work at the Domain or downtown, like I mentioned. On a month-to-month basis for the commuter passes is around $96 for unlimited rides, which for some folks is less than a week's gas or tolls. Now, I know you're going to come for me in the comments. The train is not lightning fast. I know, and it's going to probably take you about an hour, a little bit longer than that to be able to get downtown, but at least you have Wi-Fi, okay? And what does that mean? You get a little R&R, if you will, if you want to read a book or do a little bit of work before you actually get into work. Now, if you're choosing to drive from Leander instead, it's about 25 to 30 minutes into Austin. But during rush hour traffic, that could easily add up to about 45 minutes or so. And if there's a wreck or construction, which there's always construction, it can take even longer. Hey, at least the rail line will give you some flexibility. So if avoiding that daily car battle is top priority, Leander gets this point. Let's get into housing. Georgetown's median home price is around $442,000. That gets you a real mix of charming ranch-style homes on larger lots, mature trees that actually give you shade, and more architectural variety. In established neighborhoods like Old Town and Serendeta, you'll find homes with personality, not just square footage. Prefer something newer? You've got places like Wolf Ranch and Terra Vista. Newer builds, modern layouts, but still with something a little bit special, which is those trees and a little breathing room. Now, Leander, the median home price is $451,000. And you're mostly looking at newer homes, especially post-2010 builds. We're talking about open concepts, big islands, sleek countertops, and builder packages that practically scream Instagram ready. Communities like Treviso, Bryson, and Crystal Springs come packed with amenities like pools, trails, and playgrounds, perfect for families who want everything bundled all in one spot. The main difference is Georgetown gives you that history, that diversity in architecture and bigger lots. Leander gives you consistency, convenience, and that fresh, low-maintenance lifestyle. Just don't forget, property taxes in Leander can be pretty steep, so be on the lookout for that. So the median tax rate is about 1.8%, but depending on the neighborhood, it could be higher, especially in newer developments. So make sure you're factoring that into your monthly budget before falling in love with a brand new model home that you just saw last weekend. Schools, oh yes, let's go there. Leander ISD is big and solid. It's got 42,000+ students, and it has an A+ rating on niche.com. Untitled.com. They've got IB programs, AP options, dual credit. It's a real selling point. It's one of those reasons so many families are flooding to the area. Georgetown ISD, on the other hand, it's smaller with about 13,000 students, but that's growing. And it's B+ rated on niche.com, with parents praising the strong sense of community and teacher involvement. It may not rank as high on scores, but if you value smaller classroom sizes, more individualization, attention to detail, and tight-knit environment for your kiddos, it might be worth a look. It's not as academically aggressive as Leander ISD, but for some families, that's a good thing. Let's talk lifestyles and things to do. Georgetown's got the San Gabriel River, Blue Hole Park, Gary Park. You've got wineries, antique shops, live music and festivals that close down the square several times a year, by the way. You can be on the trail in the morning, hitting up your midday markets, or you can be sipping on wine by 2 p.m. It's getting peaceful, but never really boring if you get into stuff. And if you like your weekends to come with a little charm, a lot of fresh air, it delivers. Leander, it's got Lakewood Park, splash pads, ball fields, and new commercial centers popping up everywhere. You've got Waterloo Adventures on Lake Travis right nearby. Yes, the floating obstacle course one, which is super exciting. Leander's not trying to be quaint. It's trying to be fun, functional, and full of options for busy households. What about the growth and development, Angie? Like, where are these cities going to go in the future? Georgetown is definitely growing, but carefully. Downtown is getting a new parking garage so that it could host more individuals and have more parking spaces for those events. Sun City keeps expanding, and Wolf Ranch is in its final phase. Hello, river views and walking trails. It's preserving its charm while still adding rooftops. The city's also exploring mixed-use development around the square to enhance the area without losing the historic feel. Parks and trail systems are being updated too, as Georgetown leans into thoughtful small-town growth instead of explosive expansion. It's preserving its charm while also adding rooftops and doing it with intention. Leander is in full throttle. We're talking Northline Urban Village, a whole new downtown by the train station, and restaurants, retail, green spaces, and office spaces as well that are going to be walkable. Then there's Southbrook Station, a major new shopping center with stores like Kava, Shipley's Donuts, and Smoothie King already underway. And of course, there's Leander Springs, a planned feature that's going to have a 4-acre lagoon, hotel, amphitheater, restaurants, and over 16,000 homes. This one hit a little bit of a snag in 2025, but City Council is expected to revisit this here pretty soon to discuss what they want to do. On top of that, the Topo development on Crystal Falls Parkway is bringing over 150,000 square feet of new retail and restaurant space to the area. If you want to live in a place that's being built as we speak, where every few months there's something new to add, check out Leander. Georgetown is for you if you like charm, walkability, a strong sense of community, and a slower pace of life. This might be your spot. It's ideal for people who love local events, tree-lined neighborhoods, and that everyone knows your name kind of feel. It's perfect if you're looking for slower weekend porch conversations or a place where your neighbors feel like extended family. Leander is for you if you want brand new everything. Top tier schools and future forward amenities. Leander's got you. It's for families who want more space, newer homes, and a city that's not just growing, it's booming. This is a place where things are still unfolding. So if you love watching a city come to life and being part of that momentum, this could be a good match. Hey, you still can't decide? Let's go look. I mean, seriously, you don't have to figure this out on paper. Come walk the square in Georgetown. Let's hop on a rail line in Leander. Let's grab a cup of coffee, tour some homes, and see what it feels like. I'd love to be able to help you. Hey, did you find this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.